All right, this is Rudy. It's Monday, March the 2nd, about to go to sleep. But I wanted to upload a video and say that I just called the Santa Rosa County Jail, where they have Kent Hovind in E-dorm, which is isolation, where he's locked down 23 hours a day. There's one other person in the jail with him. I think it's a 19-year-old or something. He's very young, I believe. And his name is Shamus Cotner Marshall. And my understanding is that Shamus Cotner Marshall is sleeping on a concrete slab, and Ken Hovind is sleeping on a mat on the floor. But the Santa Rosa County Jail is 850-983-1100. And I called to get the visitation hours, and I found out that Kent's visitation hours are Tuesdays from 9:45 at night to 11:45 p.m. at night. So my understanding also is that when he has court this week, that they get him up sometime around 4 o'clock in the morning. So in any event, I think my buddy, my brother who traveled down here with me, I think my buddy is going to go visit Ken Hovind, and I probably will ask to go visit Shamus. And I brought him a copy of The Shack, which Kent said he likes that book. And so I'll try to give a paperback copy of The Shack to Shamus Cotner Marshall, if they'll let me do that. And I'll visit with him and try to... Kent said that he recently led him to the Lord, so praise God for that. And I'll try to encourage him and offer any discipling that I possibly can. And hopefully they'll let me bring my Bible. I don't know that they will. And hopefully they'll actually let me open it, because if I was in the federal court, they won't let me open the Bible. I guess that's the policy of Judge Margaret Casey Rogers. But anyway, just to summarize, I called the Santa Rosa County Jail. I confirmed that Ken is still in isolation. I did ask the lady why Kent Hovind is in jail, and she said, I don't have that information in front of me. I said, okay, ma'am. And then I said, when is the visiting hours? And she told me the visiting hours for Kent Hovind are on Tuesdays, 9:45 to 11:45 p.m. And that you have to be there at least 30 minutes early. So I have to be at the Santa Rosa County Jail at 9:15 in order to participate in the 9:45 2-hour visitation. Also, it should be stated that only 2 people can go back, 2 adults and 2 children, and you cannot switch out. So if you have 4 adults that want to visit somebody, you cannot send 2 adults the first 1 hour and 2 different adults the second 1 hour. It does not work like that. Whoever goes back has to stay the full 2 hours, and it can only be 2 adults, and they will allow 2 children, but if you don't have children, you cannot send 4 adults. So anyway, that's the recap. I think Ken is getting a huge persecution. It's obvious to anybody with any sort of discernment to what's really going on. And we'll just continue to pray for our brother in the Lord. The Lord can work mighty miracles. And when Kent gets out of prison, I think the whole nation is going to say, God did that, because it looks so bad that only God could get him out of prison at this point. God bless you guys. Keep Paul Hansen and Ken Hovind and Ken Hovind's family and Paul Hansen's family in your prayers. A lot of high stakes court stuff is going on this week, and we'll try to cover it as best as we can. God bless you guys.